It is June 18th, and I'm going to be doing a walkthrough of another area in my backyard here. You can see that tall plant in the back. That is my Joe Pye weed. That is about 7 feet tall, that tallest branch right now. And it looks like it's just starting to develop some flower heads. Shorter one in front. This is Boneset. It stays fairly short, and we'll get some white flowers on it. I've got a brown-eyed Susan back here that is in bloom. This one has stayed fairly short. This one here next to it is significantly taller, so I'm not sure why this one isn't getting taller, but it does have blooms on it. Front here, I've got a couple other of the brown-eyed Susans, and then in the front I've got blue vervain. So these get very delicate little kind of candelabra type flowers on them. These are about 4.5, 5 feet tall right now, and have been in bloom for maybe a week or so now. Because these flowers are so small on the stalks there, these tend to attract very, very tiny pollinators to them. I also have some swamp milkweed back in here. It is growing but has not bloomed. I planted most of those last year, and they have survived, but I haven't seen blooms yet. In the front here, this is Lance Leaf Loose Strife. It's a mouthful. It has this kind of burgundy colored, delicate looking foliage, and then it gets covered in these little yellow kind of star-shaped flowers. So I've got a couple clumps of this that really spread a lot last year, and this is another one that will stay pretty short. This is maybe foot and a half tall. Behind that I have some New England asters. I was thinking these bloomed a lot later last year, but they are in bloom now, in the middle of June. Kind of a purplish blue bloom on this one. And these are probably about 3.5 feet tall. There's another blue vervain. A big clump here of a non-native aster called Tartarian aster. It gets a lighter blue bloom on it. In front of that, I've got some golden Alexander. It was an earlier bloomer, so you can kind of see its seed heads here developing. Got some purple cone flowers, which are not native to Virginia, but I don't think do any ecological harm. Let's see, what else do I have in here? Up front here, this is a type of St. John's wort. This one is maybe 2 feet tall right now, just starting to develop some flower heads. This is a lance leaf coreopsis. I had another one over here that already bloomed. This one here with the kind of reddish leaves, this is beard tongue. This is another one that was an early bloomer and is kind of developing its seed heads now. Some more of the lance leaf loose strife. This is a white turtle head here in front, and this one is about 2.5, 3 feet tall. Then on the end here I've got some New York ironweed. Several of those and some other seeds have made their way down here. There's a a blue vervain. I believe I've got some more of the bone set that seated itself down here. And then these two here are Dahl's Daisy. And they're about 3 feet tall right now as well. So just some of the things that are blooming in one of my backyard areas here in the middle of June.